Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. When a team already has a playoff spot in their back pocket, it can be easy to lose focus and ease up late in the regular season. But not losing playoffs is also important, so they just can't mail it in here. It's the Chiefs going up against the Broncos. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the... They come out here in the eye. Now Lynch on first down. Wide open receiver complete. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation, and then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
Patriots! Here we go now.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
I'm ready now for 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Lynch. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
First and 10, it's Lynch. And he will find his man on the outside. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it's a first down for the Broncos.
That was a nice completion on an out route. And those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
Red zone opportunity.
Watch it now, Detroit!
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Second down, 9 yards to go. On second down, Lynch. This will be caught just inside the 10. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And they'll go on the ground. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Get that quarterback. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. Leopard. Leopard. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll try to sneak with Lynch. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And, boy, the payoff was good.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come up in an offset eye. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down. And they'll run it here. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
They come out here in the eye. And now Lynch. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Lynch. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 7 yards on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. So still in search of the first down after that last completion. 3rd and 2. Now Lynch. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes, and